Sheen Ali on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Changing it up here. Jackson. Brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. And those are the hurry-up offense here. Dak now from the gun. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Another throw for Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing again, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
And kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Ravens bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now he takes it and give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap will give to Blue. He has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Up the middle, Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Setting up, second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Prescott's going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down. Here's Lamar. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
A gain of 4.
Prescott here from the gun. Buying some time right. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill!
At the 45-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. There he goes, right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The left side caught by Andrews. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Handoff headed right to Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Jackson to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Real quick. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. If you don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another run for Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 12 in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. Sending him up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Alpha, sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens holding a 12-point lead. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Alpha.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough for that 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
It's Henry on the counter. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Back to Henry. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cowboys 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
The give. It's Blue. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.